Welcome to another ClubsHR video. Today we'll be discussing how to publish an effective and efficient roster. To start, click on the roster tab at the top of the screen. This landing page shows you the different weeks you can roster for. You can roster up to 6 months in advance. After selecting your desired week, select the site that you want to build a roster for. If you are yet to publish or save a roster for any site in a future week, you can build and publish rosters for all sites simultaneously by using the All Sites feature. I'll park this for now and talk about it more in a moment. To build a roster for one site, click on the site you want to build a roster for and you'll be taken to the daily rostering view. Here is a quick breakdown of the tools on the screen. Up the top left it shows the site you are currently creating a roster for. Below that, you have controls to switch from a daily view or your more traditional weekly roster view. To the right, you have search and filter functions, and above each day, you have a daily financial summary tool with an input for sales targets, with calculations for the average rate and hours rostered, which helps you manage your labour percentage better. The top right has your weekly financial summary of those same daily figures. Down the bottom of the screen, you have a few buttons to help manage your rostering, paying special mention to Upload Template, which lets you bring forward a saved template from a previous week, Save, which allows you to work on a roster, save it, and then come back to it at a later date, and finally, Publish, which finalises and communicates the roster to your staff. To start rostering, click the plus button in the middle of the timeline. A window will appear where you can select the position you want to roster for. Next, enter the desired shift time and click Select Employee. The Select Employee window will have two tabs, Potential Matches and All Employees. We recommend using the Potential Matches tab as it uses ClubsHR's Perfect Match algorithm. The Perfect Match algorithm works by only displaying staff who are qualified to work the position and eligible to work at the site you are rostering for. Staff that meet these two criteria and are also available to work based on their submitted availability will appear as potential matches. Staff that show up in yellow are partially available, and those in red are not available. Select your available staff member and press Update Roster. The shift will land on the 24-hour timeline based on your rostered time, in this example from 12 to 8. By dragging out the arrows on either side, you can change the length of the shift. You'll notice as soon as you adjust the shift, the daily and weekly financial summary will change too. To add more shifts for Wednesday, click the plus button and repeat the process. If you hover over a shift with your mouse, it will show you some shift budgeting information. If you'd like to copy these shifts for another day, you can do so by hovering over the day and clicking, and to paste the shifts, simply then hover over your desired day and click again. If you prefer, you can also roster on the weekly view. This is a more traditional top-down roster view. To add a shift in the weekly view, click the plus button on the day you're rostering for. Once again, select the position you want to roster for. However, when rostering in the weekly view, you must add the shift length in the window, since you can only drag the shift length in the daily view 24-hour timeline. The weekly view will also show the total hours rostered and the total cost for the week for each employee. To save even more time, we recommend creating roster templates. This can be done by building out a typical working week and saving down reoccurring shifts. To save an existing roster as a template, click the Save As Template button in the bottom right. To upload a saved template, click the Upload Template button down the bottom left to choose from your previously saved templates. The Copy a Roster tool can also be quite handy, as it allows you to easily copy a roster from any previous week for a specific site. When you're ready to publish the roster, go ahead and click the Publish button down the bottom right. ClubsHR will do a final check to make sure all staff are available and that they aren't already rostered on. You'll have an opportunity to amend and fix any issues if they arise. The final step is the Review and Publish window. Here you can add comments that will be sent with the roster notification, as well as appear in your staff's My Shift section on their phone app. You can also choose how you notify your staff with any combination of email, SMS, or push notifications. When you first publish a new roster, you will typically notify all staff. If you're amending an already published roster, you will most likely only notify those staff who have been changed. When ready, go ahead and publish a roster. Your staff will now be notified. Well, that is the process for publishing a roster for a single site. I will now show you how to publish a roster for multiple sites at once. If you are yet to save or publish a roster for any given week, you'll have the option to roster for all sites. Once again, you'll be taken to the roster view. Typically, it is easier to publish a roster for all sites in the weekly view. The process of adding a shift is similar, except when rostering for all sites, you must specify which site you want to create a shift for in the pop-up window. Select your time and position, choose your employee, and your shift will drop into the roster. As you roster shifts for different sites, you will notice that they are separated by site in the roster view. Once done, hit publish, add a message, and choose your staff notification method. Well done! You've just learned how to publish an effective and efficient roster. For more information, head to our website and click support. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.